Living in Iowa makes the winter months sometimes seem extremely long. It has been extremely frigid and snowy this winter, and so I'm looking for tons of house projects. Being trapped inside is a great time to get all these projects done. If you're anything like me, when someone's coming over, you quick throw a few extra things into a drawer and think, I'll go put it away later. Well, my drawer has become overflowing with too much stuff, and it really is such a mess. My drawer is really my household catch-all. It holds some of the tools I use around my house, extra screws and bolts, light fixture equipment for if I want to rewire a little table lamp or a hanging light fixture, just all those essentials that I need around my home. But as you can see, it has become overflowing and it really just does not look good at all. So thankfully, I'm going to show you some quick and simple steps and some essential tools to have when you want to organize those small spaces. You may not have a drawer exactly like mine, obviously, but we all have those areas that we want to organize. And really, once they are organized, you are going to wonder how you ever lived without it any other way. It'll be so much cleaner to look at, but also it'll just be so quick when you want to find something or put something away to know exactly where it goes or where to find it so you can get all your projects done. To start, you want to have some containers of all sizes. There are some great stores out there that carry containers, and really you just want to make sure that you get a plethora of sizes and options. You can always return the extra ones that you don't use, so make sure that you buy extra to have here at home. That way, when you're doing the project, you can just go and see what ones are going to work and then get rid of the ones that don't later. I also have to admit, one of my favorite household tools is my P-Touch label maker. It sounds like such a stupid thing to enjoy, but honestly, this has become such a wonderful tool around the home. You can use it in your pantry cupboards, in your closets, for tubs that you put your decorations away in, and especially in organizing drawers like this. So you know everything has a tidy space, and when you open the drawer and look down, you can read all the labels perfectly. Last, I love to have some extra binder clips or a few extra ties around that you can just tie extra things that you have into tight bundles so they don't just keep unraveling. That's a huge mess and problem in my drawer. To start, if you have an area like mine, I just like to sort everything out into somewhat organized piles. Of course, a large pile is going to be to throw away because sometimes when I don't know for sure what to do with something, I just throw it in the drawer and it turns out I don't need it at all, or by now don't even remember what it went to. Put things in piles with like items. All my screws or nails are going to go together, my hooks, all the different sizes of command hooks that I have because I love to have different options for those, and also all my wiring equipment for light fixtures. I have extra wire, extra sockets. Once I have my drawer completely empty, I of course have to vacuum it out because when else are you going to have such a good option to clean it out? And as you can see, it has gotten quite dusty, dingy, and dirty, and it is really grossing me out. So just take your vacuum and then a good rag and wipe it out. This is such a good way to start fresh, and really in these months of long winter, this is the perfect thing to do. And then I start choosing containers that I know things will fit in. This is where it comes in great to have those extra containers, probably more than what you need. You can find one, see if it's going to fit, and if not, go for a different size or a bigger one. I think there are a few essentials in a home drawer like this. You may be working on a different drawer in your house, but I think we all should have a drawer that has a few tools that you always want to use. In mine, I always have a good sturdy hammer, some great utility gloves in case you're working with some sharp equipment or heavy equipment, a few tape measures just because they always come in handy for hanging items or checking how large pieces of furniture are if you want to rearrange, and a stud finder. Stud finders really are a great tool. Once you use them, you will not know how you did without. It's great when you want to hang something that's really heavy and you want to make sure you get it on the wall with a stud so that the nail or screw is really holding and is going to hold up your heavy item. And of course, just a few extra small tools like a screwdriver or pliers, things that you might use. Really, all these tools come in extremely handy around a house, and they are ones you're going to go after time and again. So having them in a clean and organized spot like this is extremely handy. Next, just start placing your now labeled containers inside the drawer. I know some of you are probably thinking it seems so odd to put everything in little containers and then put those back into a larger drawer. Why waste all the money? But honestly, it is money extremely well spent. Everything is tidy and nothing is rolling around the drawer, and you know exactly where everything is as quick as you open the drawer because you can read the labels and see all the clean items and they're stacked perfectly. I may be a little bit over the top in my organizing, but really having an organized home helps me have a clutter-free mind as well. It just kind of puts me at ease to know where things are and where things are going. And it makes you just feel better because when you want to go to a project, you know exactly where to go for all the tools that are needed. Whether you have a drawer like mine or a small closet or area that you're just kind of throwing everything into, I think we can all be inspired by this to start cleaning up those areas of our lives. It's going to be so much nicer when you know where everything is, and if you get it done in these winter months, it will give us all the more time once spring comes to do all that wonderful outside work that I have on the farm, and I'm sure you have as well. If you agree and like this video, make sure to click like below and leave a comment and let me know how you're organizing your life in these winter months. I love to hear everyone's organizing tips. If you want to see more great videos, make sure to click subscribe and become part of the Gray Boxwood family. I would love to have you. I can't wait to see you guys till next time.